evening from the Ullevi Stadium in Gothenburg, which has witnessed dramatic days and nights involving Scottish teams. Aberdeen won the European Cup Winners' Cup here in 1983, beating Real Madrid 2-1. And then in 1987, Dundee United contested the UEFA Cup final before losing out to Rangers' opponents tonight, IFK Gothenburg. And with a couple of Swedish defectors in their camp, perhaps the Scottish champions can get over this hurdle and into the Champions League. So a look at the teams and the perennial Ravelli in goal. The full-back positions will be filled by Magnusson and Johansson. And a welcome back for Lucic, who's been injured. 3 changes to the back four from a couple of weeks ago when I watched this side. The width should come from Alexandersson and Carlson, and Stefan Petersen, now 35 years of age, will just sit off the 2 strikers, the 2 Andersons, Andreas and Robert. Well, looking at Rangers now, Andy Gorham in goal, and at the back it will be Perini, Vidmar and Bjorklund. Craig Moore failed the fitness test. Cleland and Stensas will provide the width. Gascoigne, Tern and Alberts will sit in the middle, with Jury supporting Negri up front. The referee this evening is Vitor Manuel Melo Pereira of Portugal. And there is Jonas Tern back in his homeland, and Rangers fans here in some force this evening. And alongside me, as ever, is Charlie Nicholas.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Massive night for Rangers, Jerry, we all know that. But I think the backbone of their team tonight, there's Vidmar, as we watch it, will be Tern and Gascoigne, get the relationship going and get a bit of a pattern to try and attack this Gothenburg defence. And I think in particular Perini and that man there, Vidmar, will be so important tonight, as will be Andy Gorham.
IFK sporting different jerseys. They had planned to play in the normal blue and white. Rangers now in the blue jerseys, and led tonight by this man. It will be so important to them in the European campaign, Jonas Tern. And of course, Gothenburg were hoping to sign him at the summer, but lost out to Rangers. So a big night for both clubs. The Portuguese referee just getting things ready. It will be a German who takes control of the second leg at Ibrox in 2 weeks' time. So not quite a full house here, but nonetheless a decent crowd, a lovely sunny evening as the match gets underway. IFK have lost just 8 times in 54 European ties here at Ullevi. But their recent form has not been good. Just 1 victory in the last 4 league games since coming back from their mid-season break. So the free kick was awarded and quickly taken by Perini. It's Tern. Just wonder if Tern and Bjorklund are feeling a bit of extra pressure this evening, returning to their homeland. Cleland, who's in the fringe now of Scotland honours, taking that one. It's Tern to Gascoigne. This little ball through. Stensas sends it through. Tern, Negri, Jury. Negri again. He's got a bit of work to do here, surrounded by Gothenburg players, and in fact the decision goes against them. And draws a polite applause from the home fans. Certainly not an intimidating occasion this evening. I remember here many years ago with Dundee United, it was a packed house. Once again the referee steps in, and it's a free kick this time to Rangers, which he wants retaken.
Fairly slow at the moment, which will suit Rangers. So far Tern and Stensas look the 2 capable of playing it simple and just keeping possession, and that's the right thing to do at this time.
Here's Alberts, good run by him. He just couldn't get the direction and real power into his effort, but certainly in these early stages he's pushing forward effectively. The director giving us a close-up for Stensas, but Alberts running through in goal. to provide cover. Andreas Andersson, the man who's going to AC Milan, almost getting away there. This is Alberts. Stensas. Well, Paul Gascoigne's in space at the far side, calling for it. Jury's there, though. Well, Paul Gascoigne had got into good space on the right-hand side as the break came on the left. But it was Jury coming in on that near side who made contact with the ball.
Well, this time it's Gothenburg who give it away cheaply, and Rangers then can break. You see, it's Gascoigne who picks up immediately. He was and should have probably gotten the end of it.
Just defend that comfortably. But still, the home side pushing through here. Andreas Andersson. Just wonder what's going through his mind tonight. He certainly will want to avoid injury before he returns to Milan. And meanwhile, IFK get the free kick just outside the penalty area. So a moment of pressure coming up here for Andy Gorham and his defenders. Referee immediately awarding the free kick. Well, Gothenburg have plenty of players forward here. Done by Lucic. Again, height causing problems. They have another corner kick. They are a big physical team.
I think it's also Andy Gorham trying to get just these new defence. 2 or 3 occasions you thought possibly he might have came in the past. Not now. He's got to blend with these players.
Andy Gorham just coming back into the side as well after a lengthy injury. He missed the latter half of last season. Just brought back into things last week against Hearts. And there's one of the new men that we'll try and forge an understanding with, Sergio Porrini. By Johansson. Alexandersson taking on Stensas. Alberts conceding the throw-in. He certainly had a good first half, being in defensively there, but he's had some very good runs forward. This is Negri who's had to come deep. Now for Peterson. Carlson's pushing through, and Andy Gorham looked just a bit unsure again there. He was under pressure from Per Carlson, punches it away. Now it's Gascoigne trying to launch Rangers forward, trying to pick out Gordon Jury. Off by Peterson. Anderson loses out. Gascoigne. It's a better ball. It's a Stensas. Alberts is running in support. Way to the far side now for Gordon Jury. Cleland supporting him. Now it's Ter. Cleland. Gascoigne. Rangers are certainly playing more of a passing game now. Stensas. Cleland's well forward there, and a slip by Carlson gives Rangers possession. So it's Cleland. Gascoigne. Good play by him. He's failing to get in the cross, but he did extremely well there, despite the attentions of Magnusson and Peterson. Again, Ravelli gets things organised. Rangers pushing players forward. Porini's up there. So too is Bjorklund and Vidmar. And it almost broke there for Bjorklund. So there's an injury here, and the referee will halt the play.
Corner, good area, all prepared to attack it. Bjorklund was brave enough.
restart the match. Hansen is okay. Ball is sportingly return to Rangers, to Bjorkland. Same towards Gordon Jury. Good touch by him now to Alec Cleland. Negri's in the middle. Jury's up there as well. Stensis is arriving the far side. The touch from Jury, and Negri failed to keep that one down. But again, Rangers more than holding their own here, and the goalkeeper is not quite happy with his defenders.
Well, it's a good diagonal ball. You see, Jury's determined to get it, but only again it's Negri in the box. It's a snapshot in the end. I just think sometimes he should support him a lot quicker.
Certainly in the Champions League, where points will be at stake, Rangers will have to think a bit differently. It's being played over 2 legs, of course. The second leg coming at Ibrox in 2 weeks' time. This is Per Karlsson. Quickly shut down there by Cleland. Cleland keeps his run going down the far side. It's Alberts who plays it through in the direction of Negri. Again, he's very much on his own when he runs into trouble. Olof Magnusson. Through now by Peterson. On the half-hour mark here, there's still no scoring. As Bjorkland tries to pick up the play for Rangers, but makes rather a mess of that one. This is Stefan Peterson. In comes Per Karlsson, and he can't get any power into that. But really, Rangers made things difficult for themselves. Good vision there by Stefan Peterson. And in came Per Karlsson. Touch on by Gascoigne. 3 IFK players around Marco Negri. Beautiful sunny evening still here in Gothenburg. Still await the opening goal. Both of these sides desperate to get through to the Champions League, but at least there is the consolation of a UEFA Cup place for the losers of the tie. This is Lucic. Plays it through, takes the return. Bjorkland's header, touch from Gascoigne. It's turn. Jury's away on the far side. Jury using his tremendous pace. Negri's coming in as well. And Jury decides to have a go. Well, it's a great break by Jury. We saw his pace. And Negri was running in towards the near post, but Jury decided to have a go.
Tremendous ball again from Tern, that diagonal ball. I really think he's got to take it in his stride, which he did in the end, but you must hit the target from there.
Gascoigne makes himself available. And still there. Gascoigne teasing the defence. Albert stabs it through. It's away by Stefan Peterson, who had dropped deep to help out his defence. Morini's under a bit of pressure now from Robert Anderson. Svidmar. Long one through. That could be a good ball into the path of Cleland. Good touch by Cleland. And it is saved by Olof Magnusson for IFK. Excellent long ball through, and Cleland got the touch on it and almost cashed in. think back to the lesson Alec Cleland had to learn in Turin against Juventus a couple of years ago. He's certainly come on a lot since those days. He's picked up a lot of experience in European football in his past couple of seasons. So another corner to Rangers. It's Gascoigne again to take it. They push plenty of players forward. It's away to the far side towards George Alberts. And it was Andreas Andersson back helping in defence who got it away. Again, Alberts is powering forward, getting in a decent cross, and well handled by Thomas Ravelli. So some decent action there from Rangers, from Cleland on the right initially, and then Alberts on the left. Cleland's way down that right-hand side again. There he is, but Perini's pass just failing to reach him. It's Stefan Pettersson giving it away to Tern. Here's Alberts. Again, trying the shot. The offside flag is up against Negri though. Well, Stensas had started a good run down the left-hand side, but wasn't picked out. It was played through once again to Marco Negri, and once again the offside flag went up. It's a bit of a frustrating evening for him so far in that lone role.
Yeah, we know Alberts always fancies this distance. He's took the gamble. I think it was tighter than maybe the linesman was prepared for, but as you say, frustrating for Negri so far.
Gets a touch. Yorkland's there as well. It's Lindqvist. Back for Pettersson, but Jury's there for Rangers. Good play by him, it's Gascoigne. Stensas has started a good run out on the far side. Here he is. Alberts also starts a run just ahead of him. And the referee awards the free kick to Rangers. Good movement off the ball by the Ibrox side. And Stensas breaking effectively on the left. So we're inside the final 5 minutes of the first half. Again, Cleland as well forward looking for the pass from Tern. He gets it. And the Rangers have another corner. Well, this would be an excellent time to grab a goal just before half-time. Cleland decides to go back and watch things as George Alberts comes across to take this one. Will be the in-swinger with the left foot. Way to the far side. The goalkeeper had anticipated that one. Through by Johansson. And the referee showing the yellow card. Cleland making the challenge.
It was a clumsy one, but it just shows you how quick they can change from defence to attack, all down to their goalkeeper Ravelli.
Defending to do here, and ball in the end runs through to Andy Gorham, playing his 51st European tie tonight. Ball breaks now for Tern. It's a bit of a slick one by him. He made a good start to the match, but the last couple of touches have not been good ones. But he gets back. He's very good at that, getting back to retrieve the situation. It's Erling mark now for IFK. Simply playing with a bit more confidence. And Stefan Pettersson's in a bit of space here. Cleland comes to meet him. Still it's Pettersson. Well, he tried to curl that one away beyond Andy Gorham. Well, still an effective player, a dangerous player. And that certainly appealed to the home fans. He pounced in that slip.
But he's got to know how to find a yard. And although Cleland slips, his ankle's good. You see him try to bend it in that the far post.
Vidmar. Looking for Alberts, but here comes Johansson. Alexandersson. Corner kick is awarded. Certainly, Nicholas Alexandersson has got one or two problems on that right flank. He normally plays in a more central role. There's an opportunity for the home side with the final minutes of this first half ticking away. So Carlson swings it away to the far side, and Gorham gets a touch on it. And they got him under a fair bit of pressure. Stefan Peterson is happy to accept the throw-in. This is Magnusson. Peterson. Looks now for Lucic. By Vidmar, not convincingly though. The effort going in from Magnus Erlingmark. So we're inside the final minute of the first half, still no scoring here in Gothenburg. It's Alexandersson again for IFK. Looking there for Per Karlsson, but it was always well away from him. No problem for Andy Gorham. It's Mats Ljungblad, the coach of Gothenburg, who's under a bit of pressure after recent results. Touch from Gascoigne. Cleland. Gascoigne again. Tries to switch it out to Stensas. Has to backtrack a bit. Now for Tern. Referee allows advantage. Stensas is still in the deck. Good run here by Jonas Tern. It's Gordon Jury. Well, Jury tried to tee things up for himself, and it was Per Karlsson who come back to clear. Rangers have another corner. Well, certainly forced a few corners in this first half. Gordon Jury had a real opportunity here. Stensas was caught there. Tern ran through, and Gordon Jury, well, you're looking, this is another opportunity, just trying to step away from the defender, and Per Karlsson come in. There's a header going in, but the referee's whistle had gone. Spotted an infringement as Bjorklund come powering in. So we're now into stoppage time as we watch this replay. The whistle had gone by this stage. Well, Charlie, as the whistle sounds, your overall thoughts?
Well, Rangers have controlled this game quite well, and I think they'll be delighted to get it 0-0. But they've got to prepare themselves for the slack play. They've given the ball away too easily at times, and that can cost them. More of the same in the second half, but keep the ball more, especially Jonas Tern.
At the Ullevi Stadium, it's IFK Gothenburg 0, Rangers 0. Please rejoin us after the break. Welcome back, everyone, as Rangers restart the second half, and around us with no changes in the Rangers lineup, and no changes either with IFK. Well, IFK now have 17 championships to their credit, 10 of them in the last 15 years. In fact, they're going for 5 in a row at the moment, like Rangers in Scotland. They dominate the domestic scene here. And of course, they've also won the UEFA Cup on 2 occasions. And there's an early effort going in from Gordon Jury. The diving header. So Rangers pushing forward right from the start in the second half. They made a good start to the match. There's perhaps a bit of slackness in midfield towards the interval, but a long ball through there from Stensas. And Ravelli. Complete miscue by Per Karlsson into the path of Negri. He does well. Gordon Jury's running with him. Paul Gascoigne's coming in a run as well. Gascoigne's away out on the right-hand side. It's Jury trying to force his way through and trying to get through to Negri or Gascoigne. Alberts now being forced across field. He picks out Alec Cleland. And the effort going in from Cleland. Well, he scored an excellent goal against Hearts last week. He decides to have a pot there, but some decent play by Rangers, but it began with a mistake by IFK. Again, it's Nicholas Alexandersson. Challenge going in there from Robert Anderson. Turns with him. Anderson does well. It's Alexandersson. taking on Stensas. Perini challenges, and right into the hands of Andy Gorham. Well, those were difficult moments for Stensas first of all, and then for Perini. One rash challenge that could well have been a penalty, and the IFK player was eventually forced to send the ball into the hands of Andy Gorham. It was Per Karlsson.
Last thing you want as a defender is someone taking you on like that. Good play from Gothenburg though.
Karlsson showing again his particular threat. Very busy player in the middle of the park. That's gifted to Alec Cleland by Magnusson. From Jury to Björklund. Cleland loses out upfield, and the break could be on here, but only two IFK players forward, in fact. Rangers had the cover. This was just a moment ago where Perini and Stensas were under a bit of pressure, and the ball went straight into the hands of Gorham. Crowd not very happy with Rangers at the moment. The back passes to Andy Gorham. Good touch by Jury again. It's Cleland driving it forward. Gascoigne's there. Good effort by Paul Gascoigne. Good play by Rangers. He really launched himself at that ball.
Great cross from Krellin, great pace. He puts it in the area, lets Gascoigne go and attack it. It's a great header, just off target.
Paul Gascoigne scoring with a similar effort last season. Certainly launched himself at that one with some 55 minutes gone here. Rangers were to go back with a 0-0 draw. It would be a bad result, but I think they'd feel a lot more comfortable if they were to score, but they're going to have to try and keep one out. Here is Pettersson! Stefan Pettersson with a superb strike! Well, this is the man who put Dundee United to the sword here 10 years ago. He lashes the ball past Andy Gorham. Stefan Pettersson at the age of 35 is still an effective force, and the home fans really enjoyed that one. It just set up nicely for him, and he sent it beyond Andy Gorham with great power, but again he wasn't picked up. The Rangers management team will not be happy with that, but it's a superb finish.
Yes, bad defensive play from Rangers. They're far too deep. There's Alberts. I think it's Tern struggling to get back on the right side defensively. But it's a superb finish from Pettersson.
Pettersson giving the home side the lead after 55 minutes. What a pedigree this man has in European football. He left here after winning the UEFA Cup against Dundee United. He went to Ajax and then returned a couple of years back. When I saw him a couple of weeks ago, he was pushed into a forward role because of injuries and was not at all effective, but that's him at his very best, running through like that onto chances. But really, the marking was poor. He has certainly punished Rangers, and they'll really have to come out and have a go now. Just mentioning the importance of Rangers scoring tonight, and well, it's even more important now. Gascoigne, good positive run by him, but he's lacking support. There's Björklund. It's Tern. Good ball through for Alberts. Stensas is running in support on the left. That's running into a bit of trouble, and the break's on again here. It's Robert Anderson. And the home side will take a lot of confidence from that goal. Here's another opportunity! And Andy Gorham has failed to keep it out, surely. The goal is given. The ball appeared to cross the line. It's Per Carlson. Well, this has absolutely stunned Rangers. 2 goals in 3 minutes. 58 minutes gone here at the Ullevi Stadium. It's IFK 2, Rangers 0. It looked as though Andy Gorham may have made a good save, but the ball certainly from this angle appeared to have crossed the line. And the referee pointed towards the centre circle. In came Carlson. Gorham got a touch. It looked as though it might drop over the bar. And certainly it looked to be over at that stage.
Well, again, it was caused by Albert's giving the ball away cheaply when they had a good position. Suddenly Perini's he's exploited there in defensive unit. Cleland can't get back. Gorham can only palm it in the air. The Rangers, as we said just before half-time, have only got themselves to blame.
Well, a remarkable turnaround in this game. Rangers started so well, so comfortably. It is absolutely vital for them now to get something back here tonight, as away goals will count double. And there was certainly a push there inside the penalty area, but the referee looks to have awarded a goal kick. Well, certainly as the teams re-emerged for the second half, you wouldn't have imagined Rangers to be trailing by 2 goals after just 58 minutes. 2 goals in the space of 3 minutes, one from Stefan Petersen, the other from Per Carlson.
Especially the way IFK are played into Rangers' hands. They've been comfortable, the pace has been nice and easy for them. What they haven't done, they haven't forced Gothenburg to play well tonight to get a couple of goals. They've simply given away 2 goals without IFK actually playing well, and that must be criminal.
Yeah, slackness involved in both, Charlie.
That's exactly it, and Walter Smith must be fuming, thinking as comfortable as his team were at half-time.
And there's another opportunity on here. Oh, and Gorham's lost it! But the referee says no goal. Well, Nicholas Alexanderson it was who had the effort, and Andy Gorham was struggling again and scrambling. Stensas failed to cut out the danger. Alexanderson was onto it. Andy Gorham lost it just here and just kept it out. Good decision by the referee. And if that gone in, well, who knows what might have happened. And here's Perini in trouble now, and that might have been punished as well by Robert Anderson. He had support coming through as well, but he decided to have a go himself. But that was another indication of what Rangers have been doing in this second half. And for an experienced player like Perini, that is unacceptable. Again, it's Gothenburg coming forward. It's Alexanderson. But no power in that one. But Rangers living dangerously at the moment. They've really got to calm things down here and try and get a goal back. It would make such a difference to them over these 2 legs. It's Stensas looking for Negri, but the goalkeeper comes out confidently and starts up another attack. It's through now to Stefan Petersen. He's looking for Anderson, Andreas Anderson. And Vidmar, who's certainly been the pick of the players at the back, again reacts well. This is Alberts trying to switch the play. That's a good ball through towards Alec Cleland. Maybe just too much for him. Just a bit unfortunate in the end. Good run forward by Cleland. There's always just a bit of pace, too much pace in that one.
This is what you do now. You start chasing the game, and because of that, you start trying to play passes that become harder and harder. And with only Cleland and Stensas being able to get down the flanks, in the second half it's hardly worked for them because they've given the ball away again too easily.
So again, it's the home side stringing the passes together. Again, looking very comfortable and confident. Here's Anderson, keeping that one in play. And the glancing header going in there from Alex Anderson, I think it was. And Andy Gorham rooted to his line. Rangers, as we watch this, are about to make a change. Well, it's Negri. As we watch that replay, Negri is going off, so too is Alberts. So a double substitution here. Ian Ferguson has come onto the field, and Ali McCoist has gone up front. So two very expensive signings, about £8 million worth going off. And Rangers again are looking to Ali McCoist, the record goal scorer, to get them back in this game. And Ian Ferguson to stiffen up the midfield.
Well, this is a difficult one, especially for McCoist, relying on him so much. Here we see Pettersson. Ferguson is always aggressive. But McCoy's a hard one to come in because Rangers have really lost any rhythm and any fluency in their play now. It must be difficult for him to come on time and time again and snatch a goal.
Well, they come on in the League Cup tie, a different level of football, and rescued Rangers last week. And if he could get one back tonight, it would be a very important goal indeed. But IFK look the likelier side at the moment. Well, they're certainly squandering a few opportunities now. Robert Anderson on the end of that one. And since going 2-0 up, they've had a few opportunities. Meanwhile, it's Gascoigne breaking at the other end. Rangers might have been 3 down. Can they pull one back here? There's players queuing up for this one. Jury got the touch, and it's a corner kick. So another opportunity for Rangers to do something here.
Certainly a better break. Cleland again has been the one to try and hit the byline. Stensas struggled this half. You see it coming off the number 3.
Stensas with the corner. So way beyond them all though. And just have to watch the break here. Fallon gets the touch. This is Vidmar. Down he goes just on the edge of the area. Well, that's a close one. The referee awards a free kick just outside the box. So close to being a penalty kick with 75 minutes gone. So again, Rangers have the opportunity. Can't emphasise enough the importance of an away goal here. Could make all the difference to this tie. Gascoigne is indicating to the referee he should add on some time. Jury's hovering in the middle. McCoist is there. Vidmar's away at the far side, completely unmarked. It's played short now to Ferguson. Well, you can only say he'll be disappointed with that one, but Tony Vidmar was in a lot of space on the left side of the area. No one picked him out. So Ian Ferguson packs a good shot, but his goal-scoring record in the past few years has not been terribly good. Town. Vidmar. Ferguson's touch rather lets him down. Gascoigne does well. Gascoigne comes in again. Well, he's in trouble here with the referee. That was a rash challenge on Alex Anderson, and the yellow card is out there. Well, he'd done well just a moment before that, Gascoigne, but then went lunging in, and the yellow card is shown. So he's a second Rangers player to be cautioned tonight. He's charging in here and catches the player with the trailing foot. So it's never an easy place to come, and it is amazing the move from next door in this small stadium, which holds 17,000. They play to 8,000 people on average. They come in here and they tend to raise their game. But here's McCoist. So 10 minutes left. And although they have raised their game, they've been certainly helped by poor defensive play by Rangers. Once again, it's Wiedmar who gets it away. Gascoigne, Jury doing well, keeping possession. This is Cleland, McCoist, Ferguson, Gascoigne, McCoist again. Stensas is well forward, so to his turn. It's away beyond Gordon Jury. Now Cleland is coming in now. And the substitute, Eriksson, knocks the ball out of play.
It's a half chance for McCoist. You never know when he's going to get one of these. He just loves to get the half chance every now and then. It's a good effort.
Well, Stefan Peterson, meanwhile, has just failed to keep that ball in play. Rangers have the corner again. Porini pushes forward. So too does Wiedmar. Rangers fans are praying for a goal here. It's McCoist! And right across the face of goal. Well, he had a real purple patch with the headers the last season and the season before. And the glancing header there, wide of target.
He couldn't believe his luck. No pressure on him. He's got to hit the target. So often in the past, this man hits the target. This is a brilliant opportunity for him. If only somebody was maybe looking at the back post. It's usually him.
Hoist again with Gascoigne. Gascoigne trying to force his way through. Still it's Gascoigne. And the goal kick is awarded. The ball seemed to have broken for him there. He was showing great determination, linking with Ali McCoist. In the end, it comes to nothing. While IFK would like a third, they'll be very mindful of the away goal situation. If they can keep a clean sheet here at home, it will help their cause. There are just 5 minutes left here now at the Ullevi Stadium. Gothenburg break forward again. Parini's there, battling hard. And he has to concede the corner. And applause rings around the stadium from the home fans for Andreas Andersson. Well, wanting to start his new career, but he'll have to put it on hold, his new career with AC Milan. Meanwhile, Gothenburg are contemplating a change. Johnny Ekstrom, famous player, is warming up on the far side, but there's a corner kick to be taken here. So Alex Anderson with the corner, a free header going in there. Stefan Peterson given a lot of space, and he may well have punished Rangers even further.
Well, this was a downfall last season in the Champions League. It's still not. I mean, they've not learned the lesson. See, there's still two forwards coming in there. Peterson's just picked his time, and the first goal for Gothenburg was superb by him.
This is Cleland. Rangers desperately trying to pull one back here. A goal that will make all the difference. It's turn. McCoist with good movement there, but his touch let him down. It's Porini who challenges. Wiedmar. Well, he was trying to knock that in the direction of Stensas. And now attention has been drawn to the referee that Max Ljungblad, the coach of IFK, wants to make a change. So there's huge applause there for Andreas Andersson, and they appreciate his great efforts. On comes Johnny Ekstrom, now 32 years of age, Gothenburg born. He went off for a spell to Eintracht Frankfurt. And a bit of a legendary player around these parts with 48 caps for Sweden. So I wonder if he can inflict further damage, or if Rangers get themselves back in here. But that's way beyond McCoy's, but he's got the free kick. He was rather sandwiched between a couple of defenders. Well, Rangers have failed to cash in their set pieces all evening, but this is the kind of range that will suit Paul Gascoigne. So 2 minutes left. Gascoigne is over the ball, so too is Jonas Tern. Ferguson is hovering as well. Oh, Gascoigne took some goals from this range over the years. This is a vital moment in this tie. But it was always wide. It was never a problem for Ravelli. That could be a telling moment. Playing his 34th European Cup tie tonight. They're well pleased with the scoreline. This is Ekstrom. Through by Peterson. Well, there seemed to be a pull there on Alexanderson by Tern. The referee allowing play to go on. Still it's Alexanderson. A chance on for number 3. And it's a substitute who scores, Eriksson. In the final minute of the match, Peter Eriksson, the substitute, has made it IFK Gothenburg 3, Rangers 0. It's total collapse now for Rangers in this Champions Cup tie. The home fans celebrate, and it's going to take something of a miracle now at Ibrox 2 weeks from now. But once again, the defending was not the best. Good finish. The goalkeeper got a touch on it. 3-0 to Gothenburg.
Well, you can always look at things and say there's a lot of new players, there's a lot of new defenders. It takes you time. But Rangers defence tonight had made basic mistakes. As we show here, Eriksson straight through the heart of defence, but Gorham no chance. But Rangers have to look at himself. Alexanderson's been the pick of the bunch in the second half. Good play. But look, right through the heart of defence. That is not good defending.
Once again, Gothenburg get it clear. The final seconds are ticking away. We're now into stoppage time, and we're reading the same scoreline as Rangers had against Grasshopper in Zurich last year. That was in the opening tie in the Champions League. But you wonder now if there will be a Champions League for Rangers this season. Only a late goal here, or a miracle at Ibrox, can turn this around now. All from Gascoigne. Ferguson tries one. That was a fine effort and a very good save by Ravelli. He's so good in that type of situation. Ferguson certainly got plenty of power into that.
Again, McCoy's involved. His appetite's, been superb since he came on. And finally somebody hits the target. Good save from Ravelli.
Again, the goalkeeper commits himself and punches clear. Here's Gascoigne. Well, there was a bit of time wasting by IFK. And the referee is certainly adding a bit on here. The goalkeeper's there again, no. And the flag had gone up on the far side. We've now played a minute of stoppage time. This man is enjoying his 38th birthday. Well, Charlie, your thoughts in these final seconds?
Well, I have to say, 5 minutes into the second half, Rangers had 2 opportunities. And we did say before half-time, if they were to have a bad result tonight, they would only have themselves to blame. If you defend as basically bad as what Rangers have tonight, you will be punished by even average teams in Europe. And so they are 3-0 behind.
I'm very happy today because I couldn't dream that we should win this game with 3-0. So it was a good first leg for us, but it's only half time. We have a second game to play.
Yeah, I mean, you must be very confident going to Glasgow with a 3-0 lead, but at half time, did you feel it was so different at 0-0?
No, I thought we played very good even in the first half, but I told the guys we must play longer balls because it's very important to get behind the defenders in Glasgow, because both our top forwards, Robert Anderson and Andreas Andersson, are very quick, good runners. So it's good for us if we can get the ball to them, and when they are facing the goal, not with the back to Rangers goals.